Welcome back to another Civilization 6 video. So this is going to be a bit of a follow-up to my Snowflake Snow map, and I'm actually going to play it myself, with the same exact conditions as in my AI video. If you haven't seen that one, then you should definitely check it out. And we will be playing as Sumeria, to make some use of the snow tiles. It still won't really help my food, but it will help me get some extra science. And we will move towards the coast because I need more fish for my capital. So this is going to be it. And since there's not much point opening with a builder because I need sailing to build fishing boats, I'll get scout first. And then probably slinger. And I will likely try to settle the center as soon as possible. Well, here's the Barbarian Camp already, on turn 3. That didn't take long. I might be able to kill him before he spawns any more units. We'll see about that. I can help out with my scout a little bit. Unless he spawns an extra unit. Then that will be problematic. But we should be fine. I got a promotion now. And let's grab a builder now. Here, that should kill him. There we go, nice. And that gives us a military tradition boost. I won't be getting a lot of boosts on this map, I'm just saying. Alright, there's sailing, and I can improve the fish right away. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I will actually grab a slinger in case more barbarians spawn. I might get a chance to get that archery boost. Well, I found a city-state, so that's useful. And there's a scout. So that slinger will actually come in handy. There's probably a barbarian camp, like literally right here. But I can pick up discipline now. That will help. And we'll go for foreign trade. So let's take discipline and God King. That should help with the barbarians a little bit. And another barbarian down. And we got a promotion. Now I might have to back up a little bit here. I'm about to finish a slinger. So let's just fortify inside our border. It's not like barbarians can pillage anything. There are no improvements to pillage right now. So it's literally impossible for them to do that. I will grab a war card because it might come in handy. And we'll grab a mine, just to improve our production a little bit. Alright, and I let them come, it's fine. Yep, they are coming. Let them come a little bit closer still. I don't want my boost, but I also want to keep my warrior alive. So let's do it like this. Attack with the warrior first, and then with the slinger. That will almost kill him. He's down to red. He will probably run away? No, he will... Yes, he will run away. But now I can kill him. Here, nice. No, he's still not dead, really? Yep, he's at like 1 health. Isn't that annoying? However, I can still kill him. There, we got our archery boost, and also bronze working boost. Nice. Alright, so there's no point revealing Aaron, because I know for a fact there's no Aaron on this map. Let's unlock archers, that might actually come in handy to fight barbarians. Alright, now we need that promotion, so let's pick that up. And now they are sending a spearman. Well, alright. Here's Germany. And I might try settling the center right away, because that is the most valuable spot on the entire map. I know for a fact I made this map, well, sort of. May the forces of evil be. And we got archery. Let's just upgrade to an archer right away. There's no point waiting, really. And here's Gandhi. Well, now that I have an archer, this shouldn't be a huge problem. And also, now that we have a pantheon, I need production from fishing boats, if it's still available. Yes, it is. That is going to be the best pantheon here, because production will be a problem, especially early on. So let's get that. Before somebody else picks it up. Nice. Right, there's the settler. I'll have to escort him for obvious reasons. I'm not going to wait for my units to heal up, because I want to secure this spot as soon as possible. It's fairly unlikely AI will rush the center, but I don't want to take any chances. I need that spot. And here's another AI. Good to know. Yeah, look at this spot. This is the best spot on the map. I need it. I definitely can't let any AI have it, that's for sure.
Or not.
And here's yet another AI. And another one, Australia. Well, he won't be able to build any outback stations, because you cannot build those on snow terrain. Sorry, Australia. That is quite a few warriors. Okay. Let's get another war card, just in case we end up fighting someone. We are already friendly with Gandhi. Okay then. There you go. That might be helpful. Well, more barbarians are coming. I am about to finish a war card, so it doesn't really matter all that much. And they cannot pillage my fishing boats. So really, it shouldn't be a big problem. And we entered a golden age, actually. Did we? Yes, we did. Nice. Right, there's literally no point picking up monumentality, because I got 2.8 fate. So no thanks. I won't be needing that. Alright, and let's grab an archer. I will need a decent military, if only to fight barbarians. And since I'm about to start a city in the center, I think it's best if we pick up Victor. Just in case we end up fighting someone. He will be useful. I just need Canada to move out of the way. Come on, Canada. This is my spot, thank you very much. Yep, there you go. That's going to be the exact spot for our city. Just need to make sure it will be well defended. And now we can start the city. So, right here, next to the river, because I want it to have fresh water. Yep, there we go. We got the city. And let's buy a builder in this city. We can afford it. And we'll move Victor. It's probably not needed, but I'll feel safer with Victor in the city. Okay, building a galley will only take 5 turns. That's not too bad. I can wait for that. Oh hey, thanks for the Barbarian Camp. That's certainly appreciated. And we got the galley. Also finished writing, which means I'm going to need my campus. Now, the downside of moving towards the coast is that I lost a really good spot for a campus, but that's okay. I can live with that. Alright, let's build it right here. Then I can have a harbor over here, a commercial hub over here perhaps, or maybe a wonder and then a theater square, but right here is just fine. Alright, so this is going to be the next spot for our city. I'll have free fishing range, and I will also have some resources in this area, because there are resources around the mountains. And we'll have some good spots for a campus. I will definitely need that. Now, it might be best to just buy these 2 tiles, especially the one with 2 food, because I need the food to make the city grow, for obvious reasons. And I might even buy a builder in there still. And I think I'll grab a Pingala, to get a little bit of extra science. And there's the 3rd city-state, so now I can actually pick up a government. I think I might go with Classical Republic for housing and amenities. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, I picked up land surveyors, because there are still a few tiles I would like to purchase, like these. They will partially pay for themselves because I can sell the luxury. Might as well pick up the last jade as well. And I'm just going to buy a builder. It's useful. And then I think the 3rd city will be right here. Because then we can get the pearls, we can get the fish, we can get the crabs. That's the plan at least. Yep, the swordsman is coming. I have to back up, or I'm going to get killed. I might need more units before I finish that settler. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's get another war card. And then we can finish the settler perhaps. Yep, they are coming. But my archer is almost dead. So I need to be careful. So far everyone is like super friendly. That probably won't last forever, but it's nice. I'm almost tempted to switch back to discipline. But I really shouldn't need it, to be honest. I think we'll be fine. Famous last words. Yeah, he can't kill me. Unless they bring like a lot more swordsmen, then I might be in trouble. Well, they are bringing more, but fortunately not more swordsmen. I might have to back up with the archer, because he might get killed. This is actually a little bit tough. Because I can't kill the swordsman without risking my own units. I have to back up, I don't really have much of a choice there. But at the same time, I can't back up too much. I might lose the war card regardless. Maybe if I move to the other side of the river. Okay, that should make it fine, because he cannot actually attack on this turn. But this is going to be close, especially if they bring even more units. Well, there's another archer that will be helpful. Let's see, I think I can kill them both. No, I can't kill them both. I will lose one war card, I don't think I can avoid that. Unless I can kill the archer. I don't think I can. Oh, no, yep, I actually killed him with 1 health left. Okay, that's pretty funny. In before they have more units waiting inside the fog of war. Nope, no more units. So now I need to heal myself up. And then destroy whichever barbarian camp they are coming from. And actually go start a city. Okay, we are settling right here. That's going to be the best spot right here. Because we'll also have this tile in range, and I want to have that one in range. We'll have pearls in range. We'll have fish and crabs. So this is fine. And I do have land surveyors active, which means I can just buy the tiles. Wait, do I? Yes, I do. So let's buy them, shall we? Especially the one with 2 food. I need food for obvious reasons. My science is lagging behind a little bit. AI is doing really well on this kind of map, because of all the bonuses they are getting. So it might actually be tough to win on this map, I'm just saying. I'm probably way behind in tech count. Okay, let's get the pearls. We'll get the crab. And I think that will do for now. And unfortunately we are in a dark age, which shouldn't matter too much. I mean, it's not like I'm getting loyalty pressure. There was actually a military emergency vote against the Ottomans, but it didn't go through, unfortunately.
If it ain't broke, don't...
Alright, so the next city is going to be right here. It will still have 3 tiles with fish in range. So that's fine. And I'm actually going to open with a campus right away, because I need more science badly. I will fall way behind if I don't spam multiple campuses. And we can have one more city roughly in this area. It won't be as good. However, if I don't settle over here, AI probably will. So far, Canada is basically running away with this game, which is slightly concerning. I might have to go to war with Canada at some point. And Australia is doing a little bit too well at this point. I am catching up, but it will take me a little bit of time to do that.
When I saw the house of Artemis,
and I actually built Temple of Artemis. It will be decent in that city. It has 4 camps, as far as I can tell. And now we kind of need industrial zones. I can build it here, but that's probably not the best spot. No, because it will actually replace a tile that's getting decent yields. Let's just build it here. Alright, I rushed education because I need to maximize my science as much as possible. Alright, and this is probably going to be my last city for a while. I will still have 3 fish in range, so that will have to do. It's not an amazing city, but that will prevent the AI from stealing this spot. And I'm going to start with a campus right away. It won't take 100 turns, don't worry. Okay, I did start a city after all. That's a little bit annoying. I might be able to get it to flip eventually, but that might be problematic because I can't get a whole lot of population. Or I can just ignore it. I'll probably just have to ignore it. Also, I unlocked fisheries, so now I can spam those. And I certainly will. Okay, so with a fishery and Liang stationed in the city, a regular coastal tile will be 3 food, 1 production and 1 gold. That's going to be one of the few ways to get decent yields on this map. Alright, I picked up professional army, so that I can upgrade my archers to crossbowmen. That also gives me metal casting boost. Unfortunately, I will never be able to upgrade my war card, because there's literally no iron on this entire map. So I'll probably have to stick to units that do not require strategic resources until I unlock oil units. Because there is oil on the map, quite a lot of it in fact. And here are the yields in Adab, looking pretty good. Now I can move Liang to another city and spam fisheries there, but that will remove the 1 production on the coastal tiles. Still, it's worth it just to get more fisheries in other cities, even without Liang in there. Oh, and I actually got a great scientist. Except this guy will not be very useful. I don't think there are any natural wonders on the map. I'm pretty sure there aren't. So I'm going to pass on him. Wait for another one. Okay, here's an actual useful scientist. This will reveal oil without the technology requirement. I kind of know where oil is already, but the Eureka's will be useful as well. So let's grab him and we'll pop him right away. So there it is, sanitation and steam power, and now I can actually see oil. This will be useful because I can get production from the oil, despite the fact I haven't naturally revealed it yet. So these are going to be useful tiles for production. Let's just buy this one right away, I can afford it. And it's actually kind of useful for my capital. And I am still spamming fisheries, as you can see. Oh, this is going to be an amazing tile. Oh wow, that is actually so good. Because I got a fishery here before revealing the oil. Nice, very nice. Yeah, and Germany actually stole one oil tile from me. Which is slightly irritating, but okay. I should have enough oil otherwise. I don't actually have that much. I got what? 3 tiles with oil? There's one more over here. Should probably get that, while I still have a chance to do that. I might be able to get this one, but probably not. It will have to be enough. I could declare war on Australia and get free oil just for capturing this city, but that's more a plan for the future. And I entered Industrial Era. No Golden Age, but also no Dark Age. That might help me flip Berlin, but it's still going to be hard. It is losing loyalty, but very, very slowly. I will need more population, which I will get, especially with all the fisheries around here, but it's still going to take a while. And I think it's best if I just buy the university. I have been doing that with other buildings. So let's stick to that. Alright, and I unlocked Merchant Republic. That will be quite helpful. I will actually pick up Trade Confederation. I need anything that will give me more culture and science. And I'm definitely keeping natural philosophy. It's not worth that much science, but I need anything that gives me more science right now. I'm at 71. I need way more than that. And I guess it's worth picking up Medina Quarter right now. I don't have too many cities with 3 specialty districts, but it's still going to be useful regardless. So let's pick that up, and that's that. My cities are still growing quite nicely, thanks to all the fisheries. Speaking of fisheries, Liang just finished moving to my capital, so now I can spam a few over here. Look at this tile. That's a coastal tile with nothing. 4 food, 1 production, 1 gold. Also, I'm going to get a research alliance with the least advanced sieve, because I don't want to boost the ones that are currently in the lead. We'll get a research alliance with Germany, and we can also get a cultural alliance with someone. Let's check if anyone is actually working towards that. Probably not so much. We can get a cultural alliance with the Ottomans. That seems reasonable. Let's do that then. You know, I like how it's literally impossible to build Oxford on this map, because it has to be built on grasslands or plains, and there's literally none anywhere. And look at all these fisheries. Look at the yields in my capital. And I already have 17 housing in here as well, so this is going to be a pretty nice city. So I can actually train a spy now, and if I can kick out this governor out of Berlin, and I should be able to, the city will flip. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Canada actually has field cannon corps now. Yeah, that might be a bit of a problem if we end up going to war. I also picked up a policy that gives me some food and production when sending trade routes to my allies, so now I can get some pretty damn nice trade routes, as you can see. I just need to send them to any of my 3 allies. Probably not to Australia, because I don't want to make them even stronger than they already are. Either Germany or the Ottomans. Doesn't really matter which. Here, this one looks pretty good. To Hamburg. Works for me. Off you go then. Oh, and I finished building the Potala Palace, which will give me +1 diplomatic policy slot. So now I can pick up another diplomatic policy. Let's help our spy a little bit. Yup, sounds good to me. He is almost ready. He will be ready on the next turn. And I should be able to steal some tech boosts. That's going to be very important, because I can't get a lot of tech boosts myself on this map. It's just not possible to get the boosts, other than with a spy. So let's spy on Canada, because Canada already dislikes me to begin with. It just makes sense. We'll go to their capital. Oh, a military emergency passed against Germany, but I wasn't involved in that one, which means I will not be at war with him. Interesting. He's at war with Canada and with Gandhi. Okay. Good to know. Let's establish some embassies while we're at it. It's not like I can't afford it, I most certainly can. What about Canada? Yeah, they allowed it. Okay then. And unfortunately my spy failed. Well, that's annoying, but oh well. I assume Canada won't like that too much, but whatever. Let's see who's in the lead right now. It's Australia with 43 techs, Canada also with 43, Ottomans with 39, and I got 36. So I am catching up, but it will still take me a while to do so. Yep, he didn't like that too much. Oh well, I can spy on someone else. Right, I'm going to buy my spy back from Canada, and then we can either send him to Berlin to try to take over the city, because this will still take a while otherwise, or we can try to keep stealing tech boosts, because I need tech boosts. Let's go to Delhi, why the heck not? I don't actually have an alliance with Gandhi, so making him upset doesn't really matter too much, and I need boosts. Oh look, I can actually improve the steel tech boost operation. Let's try to do that. I can even spend some diplomatic favor. I'm definitely willing to do that. Alright then, let's see if we can get that to pass. Yes we can, nice. Okay, that is going to be super useful right now. And we finished ballistics. Now I can actually upgrade my crossbowmen, but it might be worth switching to professional army first. Also, I think I'm going to get a Dark Age, unfortunately. Yup. And we entered Modern Era. Well, it's slightly annoying, but it won't really affect much other than the time to take over Berlin. Wait, it's on 3 turns now. Alright. So maybe it will flip. Let's move a little bit closer. I'm slightly concerned it might spawn some pretty strong units, but I guess we'll worry about that once it actually happens to begin with. As for our dedication, yeah, these are kind of bad. Let's take Reform the Coinage, because I am working on getting more trade routes. Alright, we got the Enlightenment, now I'm definitely going to need Rationalism. And I will probably keep Natural Philosophy, because I still need all the science I can possibly get. Which means I might just throw out Caravansaries. Our income is going to be fine without that. And Rationalism instead. And I temporarily need Professional Army. Doesn't really matter what I remove. We can remove Conscription for a few turns. It's not really a big deal. Okay, so now I can actually get some field cannons. 100 gold per unit. I should be able to upgrade all of them. That also gives me another boost. How's Berlin doing? Yeah, the timer keeps going up and down, but hopefully the city will rebel eventually. That's what I'm waiting for. I need one more unit to upgrade, but that's fine. I could just research mysticism and then switch back on the next turn. Now I need more than one turn. Let's research naval tradition, and then we'll switch back to conscription in 3 turns. Yeah, now it's gaining loyalty. I don't think this is going to happen without Spy kicking out their governor. And now that I gained sources in Delhi, we can steal a tech boost. That's going to be 84% chance to succeed. Hopefully it's actually going to work this time around. And there we go, I actually managed to steal military science. Let's see if we can get a useful promotion. Disrupt rocketry as if 2 levels more experienced. That might be useful later on. Or Ace Driver, that is also useful. Let's pick that up, that is actually nice. And yep, I will have to repair some of my buildings. And I lost most of my fisheries around Kish, because of the blizzard. Well, alright, I guess I'm going to need another worker in here, unfortunately. There. We can afford it, I suppose. And let's keep stealing tech busts. 90% now. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't steal anything from Gandhi anymore. I can just send him back to Canada, because whatever. Yep, let's just send him back to Canada, it's fine. We can maybe go into a different city in case Canada has a counter-spy in their capital, which they might. I just need any city with a campus, so this one will do just fine.
Not usually stutter.
And now that I finished chemistry, we can spam some research labs, and I certainly will. Alright, and next up we'll go for industrialization. Both cartography and industrialization is boosted, and square rigging is basically impossible to boost. Look at this, what the heck, Australia? What are you doing? Wow, can you see this city? Well then, okay, whatever floats his boat. And Canada has tanks now. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit too much. And artillery. Well, that means they have combustion. That is a little bit much. Military emergency passed against the Ottomans. Interesting. He might get wrecked, especially since now he's at war with Canada, but it will give Canada something to do. Maybe they will lose some units. So now I need to reveal oil. Or rather, not reveal, but be able to improve it. And we'll need to gain sources now, because I lost the bonus from the World Congress. We did, however, get another promotion, and now I can actually get Technologist, which I definitely will. And more era score. Nice. Very nice. I might not have to gain sources. Oh, and looks like somebody is spying on Canada, other than us. And I don't even have to gain sources, I can just do steal tech boost and we'll have 90% chance. Okay, I need as many boosts as possible. Can you see this? Warrior army. Nice warrior army, bro. We should just rush rocketry, probably. So let's do that. Actually no, first let's get refining, because I need to be able to improve oil. And I might still have to go to war with someone, so getting units that use oil will definitely be useful. Now let's check the trade routes. I should be able to get like at least plus 20 gold easily with one of my allies. Doesn't really matter which one. Yeah, there it is. Plus 20 gold. Modern armor. Seriously? Modern armor army? How many techs do they have right now? Canada 48, Australia 47, the Ottomans 45, and I got 43. So they aren't that far ahead, but they got modern armor, which requires composites. So they are in information era, actually. And they only have 5 techs more than I do. 4 techs more than I do. Okay. So he rushed that really hard. Now, if only I could get him to declare war on Canada. However, I can't quite do that without declaring war on Canada myself. Here, I made some chords and now I got mobilization boost. One of the few boosts I can actually get myself on this map, without a spy. Our science output is looking better and I'm about to finish another research lab. My city-states keep getting stolen by the AI, but it's okay, I should be able to keep it up. Germany is actually building a Big Ben in a city with like 3 population, and it will only take him 25 turns. That's actually crazy. Oh yeah, I actually stole composites with my spy, nice. As in, the boost, not the tech itself. And we got synthetic materials now. My spy is doing a really good job. Let's keep it up. 90% still. I will steal as many boosts as I possibly can from Canada. We got another great scientist, Alfred Nobel this time. He is going to be pretty decent. Okay, let's grab him, for sure. And I sent my new spy to Australia. We can spy on them a little bit more.
Engineering is the art.
And there's refining, so now I can actually finally get the oil, including the yields. Because I will get more yields by improving the oil. Might as well just buy a builder here. I'm busy building a factory in here, so that's fine. We'll grab that guy. We can probably just train one in here, yep. And that's pretty much it. And one in here. And we succeeded yet again. That gives me nuclear fusion, very nice. I really do not like all the modern armor around here, however. Yeah, this game is going to be close. I can already feel that. I am in the lead in terms of science per turn, but Australia isn't too far behind me. And let's go directly for rocketry, so that we can get started on the spaceport. I'm only 3 techs away from rocketry now. Nobody is actually building a spaceport yet, so that's a good sign. That means they aren't prioritizing that too much. And it's probably worth getting an intelligence agency, because I might have to use my spies to slow down the AI at some point. So that will be the most useful government plaza building for me. Yup, definitely.
It's the industrial
We got
revolution.
urbanization. I just need to check which cities actually need a neighborhood. This one certainly doesn't. It's at 15 out of 22. My capital might, so I can grab that. This city certainly does. Let's just build it right away. I think the factory can wait. We can get a +5 neighborhood. This one is at 11 out of 17, so it's good for a while. This one is also fine for a while. I think that's pretty much it. So let's grab one for our capital. We can get a +6, nice. Here. I will finish the caravel and merge it with my existing one. And I think I got a golden age. Looks like I actually did. Nice. Very nice. No, I actually got a heroic age because I had a dark age previously. Oh, that is going to be quite helpful. So we'll take everything except wish you were here. I don't really need that because I'm not really working on tourism at all, but the other 3 will be useful for sure. Here. I don't know if I'm actually going to use 2 arms CB, but I might. We'll see about that. So there we go. That is going to be a really useful heroic age right there. And we got a great writer. Sure, why not? We might as well grab him.
Every life is many.
There you go. Always a little bit of extra culture. Don't really care about the tourism part all that much. Oh, looks like there's a rebellion coming up in Montreal. I might be able to take over that city. And I actually have quite a lot of units in the area. Mostly field cannons, but that should be enough. It will really depend on what kinds of units the free city is going to spawn. And we stole 2 more technologies, very nice. I am getting so many boosts. This one was the most important one, because the chance to succeed was only 63%. Takes no time to establish presence in an enemy city. That's useful. We could also pick up seduction and use him as a counter spy. That might also be helpful. Yeah, I'm thinking that's actually going to be better, and we'll use him as counter spy. Possibly in this city in the center, because that's my highest production city by far. Okay, the timer is up to 20 turns now. But I'm going to stay in this general area. It's not like my units have anything better to do. Oh hey, the rock band spam is starting. It gets pretty bad.
Or scorch.
And we got a great engineer. Oh, that is actually super useful. I definitely needed that guy. Alright, I got rocketry now, and we can get started on the spaceport. And here's another successful spy mission. Nice. Let's get started on the spaceport. Right here, because my spy is stationed right here. That's my industrial zone. So I can protect both the spaceport and the industrial zone with 1 spy. 15 turns is not that bad. And here's yet another successful mission. I stole so many techs from this city over here, it's actually insane. And here's yet another one. I was checking science victory status. Doesn't look like anyone built the spaceport. I might be the first one, that would be nice. And let's check other victory types. 8 out of 20 diplomatic victory points, that's fine. Culture. This also looks fine. Okay, nobody is anywhere close to winning right now, that's good. And let's check the promotions. Still Great Works, Siphon Funds, or Polygraph. Polygraph is actually useful. Yeah, I can use Polygraph and then keep him in my territory. Let's do that then. Because I assume enemy spies might try to sabotage me at some point. And the city actually flipped, finally. But they got infantry. I'm not totally sure if I can beat that. I can try. I got 12 turns, 11 turns now. That might be a little bit hard. Especially since Germany is kind of in the way now. Well, we'll see, I'll give it a shot. Probably best if I just buy artillery. However, if I'm going to buy it, I should buy it here, because that way it will get more experience. And I could actually buy artillery core, which is a little bit expensive, but it just makes sense. I got the money. Okay, let's just do that. I assume Germany will attack Berlin, which might help me. I just need to be careful to not let them recapture it. I want that city. It's not really that good, but it's always a city that I didn't have previously. There's mobilization, so now I can actually get armies. Here, I can kill both, actually. Or can I? Sort of, yep, I can. Here. Yep, Germany is attacking Berlin, which definitely makes sense. I might be able to take it. I just need some really good timing. And I need my AT crew not to die. Because that's the only melee unit I have in the area. So let's see if we can make this happen. I mean, it should be doable. I can heal myself because I just got a promotion. Yeah, let's maybe grab an army here. Might as well. There, that will be helpful. Alright, let's do some more damage to Berlin. Especially with the artillery. So like this, he can attack on the next turn. And move in with the other field cannon. Here, I should be able to do this. I think I can take it on the next turn. Let's try to not do too much damage here.
Politics.
So how much damage is this? Okay, yeah, I can't take it right now, at least I don't think so. Or can I? Yeah, looking at the damage I would do, I don't actually think this would be enough damage. And I really do not want Germany to capture this. So let's wait one more turn. I don't think 4 privateers is enough to do this much. Please don't take it, thank you very much. Yeah, he cannot take it. It was pretty close, but I was right. Now I can definitely capture it myself. It will give me more oil, so the city is useful for that alone. There, now it's definitely ours. Nice, that took a while. I've been waiting to take Berlin for like most of this game. And now it's actually mine. There we go, nice. I could liberate it, but that would be silly. It would give me 100 diplomatic favor, but I got almost 900. And we will not get any grievances with anyone if we keep it. Oh, right, Berlin actually built the Big Ben, didn't it? I remember it was building it, but I never checked if they actually finished. Yes, they did! So that will give me +1 economic policy slot, which is quite useful. I will certainly use it. What should we use it for? That's a good question. I can also use the wildcard for anything I want. I think I'll just take military research, because that will give me some extra science. Yep, sure. Here. That was actually way more science than I thought it will be. I'm almost at 200 now. Well then, there you go. Let's check the tech count. I'm second now. I'm 3 techs behind Canada. And I have same exact tech count as the Ottomans. And Australia is actually 4th. What's happening here? I'm not involved apparently. Military emergency. Unfortunately it failed. Also, we just revealed uranium. So that's even more production for my cities. Australia has 51 techs. Okay, so here's all the uranium. Some of it is already improved. In fact, most of it is already improved. Yes, this one is also already improved. Okay then, so I literally don't have to do anything. We are accumulating 33 uranium per turn. There's one here that I can improve, but that's it. 33 uranium per turn, that's a lot of uranium. So next up we can get plastics to be able to build an offshore oil rig. And then I'll work on techs needed for the actual science victory. So probably satellites first, because that's needed for moon landing. So, spaceport is done, now we can work on the Earth satellite, that's only 5 turns. Okay then, let's work on that.
Nothing on this earth lasts.
Alright, we got plastics, so now I can get offshore oil rigs. And I also finished natural history, so that revealed all the antiquity sites. And there are actually quite a few. I also started building some more spaceports, because there's no real downside to doing it. It will be helpful later on when we're on the final stage. And there's the satellite, nice. Let's see if we were first, because I haven't checked recently. Were we the first? Yep, we were the first. Did anyone build the spaceport? No. Only one other civ researched rocketry to begin with. What about culture? Nobody is anywhere close, and diplomacy is still at 8 out of 20. Okay then, so this is looking pretty good for us. Oh, Australia is actually fighting Canada now. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to happen for the past like 100 turns. Hopefully they will lose a lot of units. And hopefully it will slow them down.
Satellites has no...
I finished satellites, which means I can now work on the next project, which is going to be the moon landing. But let's finish the hangar. It's only one turn away. I still got this engineer, but I think I'll save it for the next project after that, because that has higher production cost. And let's get electricity. That way I will actually be able to build oil power plants. And I do have quite a bit of oil, so I can build quite a few oil power plants. And here's yet another boost I stole, because I can steal them again. Yep, let's keep doing it, 90%. Yep, Australia is still fighting Canada, which is great, I want them to fight each other. And I'm getting closer to a tier 3 government. And there's the moon landing. I actually need to hurry up, because there's not that much time left. Who is actually number 1 in score, I'm curious. That would be Canada. Yeah, I'm a little bit low on score, so I need to win the science victory in the next 70 turns. Otherwise, I will actually lose by score. Alright, we just finished nanotechnology, now we can start the Mars project. I can use the engineer for that, or I can save the engineer for the very last project. I think it's best if we save him for the last one, because I'm pretty sure that requires even more production. So, what do we need to do? Well, I need to reveal this. So, that means I need nuclear fusion, and that will take 3 turns, unfortunately. Oh, look! Here's another great engineer that will give us a space race boost. Well then, I guess I'll use them both on the final project. That kind of makes sense. There's a betrayal emergency against Australia again. So hopefully that will pass, but I still do not want to go to war with Australia myself. And since I have to vote somehow, I will vote against it. 1 vote. Let's see if it's going to pass this time around. And there's the Mars colony. Yep, it actually passed. Nice. So he will be at war with Germany, Canada and the Ottomans. So basically everyone except me. That is really nice. And I can get yet another scientist that will help me with the last project. Yeah, the last project will finish like almost instantly. I got 3 great people who will help with that. So it's going to be like 2 or 3 turns, I think. Some AIs are working on the science victory now, but they are way behind in that department. So I think I'll be more than fine. I should be more than fine. Technically Canada will win a culture victory in 50 turns. I can slow them down a little bit by getting a cultural alliance with one of their rivals. Unless I already have one, which I don't think I do. Oh, apparently I already have one. Okay, I let that expire then. I'm also building the Amundsen Scott research station. Not that I actually need it, but I literally never had the chance to build it ever. So that might be fun to do. Now the most important part is finding the last tech that we need. Because I need to finish the launch before turn 295. On quick speed it will take 33.5 turns, without any boosts. So if I don't launch it before that turn, I will lose unless I can get the final tech and launch a few boosts. But it's actually going to be fairly close. Still, I should be able to get it, I just need to watch the timing. AI is still fighting, so that's good.
Incomplete. If winning isn't everything.
And Canada beat me to the research station. Well, that's annoying. That might be the only chance I'll ever get to build it. Or at least, I don't see myself trying to build it anytime soon.
It ascends
There, I got smart materials. About time! This is actually going to be dangerously close. I probably won't get a chance to boost it. Well, maybe a little bit. Okay, I was building the Giant Death Robot just because I can, but now we need to switch to launch Exoplanet Expedition. I can boost it a lot, so it's not even going to be 7 turns, it's going to be way faster than that. So that's 2000 production towards it, and that will complete it instantly. So there it is. Now we just need to actually get there, which will take 33 turns exactly. Right here. At least it will take 33 turns unless I can speed it up, which is the plan. And we are in the future era now. And I even got a golden age. It's not going to be super useful, but I got it anyway. Hey, I actually got my tier 4 government. It's not super useful at this point, but it's going to help a little bit. And I definitely don't need the era score from it. So all I really need is integrated space cell, and I'm keeping that.
No, my friends.
Now I finished off-world mission, which means I can speed up my spaceship. However, I cannot use the Lagrange laser station because that requires aluminum, and there's literally no aluminum on this map. I can, however, use the other one, terrestrial laser station, that just requires power. And I can do it in several cities simultaneously, actually, because I built several spaceports. We can do it in this one. Just need to make sure I pick the right one. Yeah, I literally can't even pick this one because, again, I do not have aluminum. So we'll do it here. I'm pretty sure this city also had a spaceport. And I had at least one more city with a spaceport. This one. Here. I don't think my capital had a spaceport. No, it did not. But this is going to be enough. And there's the first one. So that will speed things up. Actually, I think that might have been the second one. I might try to nuke someone before this is finished, but I actually haven't researched telecommunications yet because I didn't need it. And a nuclear submarine is the only way I can nuke somebody, because I can't build bombers, they require aluminum, and there's none. There are actually quite a few things you can't do if you don't have aluminum. This was the most unexpected side effect of this map. Oh, the city actually flipped, I didn't even notice it. And they got mechanized infantry. I don't think I'm going to bother with that, because I wasn't focusing on my military really. I mean, I will beat the units, but I don't think I'll be bothering with the city itself. Unless I can take it really quickly. Right, we can get rocket artillery, so at least there's that. But my military is not really that impressive. Okay, that almost killed him, that's nice. I also got a modern AT over here, that should do. Yup, just need to kill the other guy. I still got a follow-up. Will that kill him? No, not quite. I'm moving at 5 light years per turn right now. 6. So we will win in like 3 turns or something like that. Yeah, I'm at 26 out of 33 and I'm moving at 6 light years per turn. I will win in 2 turns no matter what. So, if we want to nuke someone, we should probably do it right now. I could nuke the Ottomans, although, yeah, I have an alliance with them, so I can't really break that. I don't think I'll be nuking anyone. I could nuke a city-state, that's about it. But that seems a little bit pointless. Oh well, that's fine. Let's just finish the game and be done with it. This was actually way closer than I thought it will be. I was pretty close to losing this. Like, straight up. Yeah, there's no point attacking Montreal, because this game is literally done. Oh, special session. I don't know what that's all about. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, some emergencies. Nuclear emergency. Did someone use a nuke? I think so. That's interesting. I didn't see anyone using a nuke. Can we see it anywhere? Some fallout? Was it against Canada? Okay, that's weird. I don't think anyone actually used the nuke, but maybe I'm mistaken. Well, regardless, the game is done. We will win on the next turn. Here, I got it. I have to say though, that was actually fairly hard. AI gets quite a significant advantage on a full snow map. And also, I was playing on quick speed, which does make it a little bit harder on Deity. So let's check science. Where is science? We can also check culture. This is culture and this is me, the blue one. But science is what I'm most interested in. Here's science. So you can see how far behind I was, literally right from the start. Their science went way up pretty early on. I was only able to overtake them at the end. And Canada got a huge science boost towards the end. But at this point it didn't matter. We had all the technologies we needed. Anything else that would be interesting in here? Units killed. So the Ottomans killed the most units. Units lost. Also the Ottomans. Wars declared. Wait, Canada declared the most wars. Okay. I didn't expect that from Canada. Wonders constructed. Yep, so Canada built like 14 wonders. That is quite a few wonders. Number of combats. So it's mostly Australia and the Ottomans. They did fight each other several times. Cities captured. Yep, the Ottomans captured 4 cities. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And subscribe for more videos just like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.